Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Mario Land. In the last part, we finished up Mario Zone and a little bit of Tree Zone that we kind of were behind on, and now I gotta go get us into space. I'm assuming they call it Space Land. I wonder what this is. Hold on, let's go check this out real quick. But anyway, something funny happened yesterday after the video. So as you guys might have known, I do use Bandicam, and my Bandicam... Sick nasty start. My Bandicam settings are for F3 to be the recording key, and okay. And the issue there is that when you do that, there's a hotkey in Visual Boy Advance that triggers for the autosave state 3, and I got done with the video. And I went to go hit stop recording, so of course it stopped the video like it was supposed to. But then the issue was it loaded on that third save state. So what I had to do was go back and replay everything. That's why the live count might be a little off. That is, I just got scrolled. I didn't think that that was gonna get me, but it did. So basically, now our live count's all jacked up, and I actually beat it even faster this time because I had a firepower going into that pig fight. But so now what I had to go and do was I had to change my hotkey to a whole different hotkey. So now it's not going to be randomly when I get done and I go to end the recording, it's not going to kick it over to save state 3. And I can't accidentally end the recording now. Thank God. Because that's always kind of like the biggest fear as a recorder, is that you're going to randomly lose your recording. Because I've actually had it happen many times before. Or the worst case scenario was, back in the day, I used to not check my settings before I recorded. I was really lazy at this. No prep work would ever go into any video. But basically, I would just kind of fire it up. There's no way that's it. Just a couple of... So it's just like a power-up world you can go get power-ups from? That's kind of odd. I used to do no prep work like I was saying. So I would... oh yeah, this is like the feather, if you use it right. You'll descend, and then when you press A, you'll rise up again. So you can navigate around obstacles if you get good at it. I think if you touch the floor, though, it pops. But this is kind of teaching you the mechanics for Space Zone, because it will be like this when you're in space with the zero gravity. But yeah, I've lost many videos just due to poor planning and the like. So nowadays, before I even start a stream, there's probably a solid 10 minutes of pre-setup that goes into it. I make sure the game's ready to roll. I make sure that the controller actually works. I make sure that the audio is going. Mic's in a decent spot, so you guys don't have to listen to any like mouth breathing, because I know in the past that was actually a huge issue, and it's just been a whole lot better. Also, as a side note, in case anybody was wondering, there will be Pokemon trading card game coming down the pipe. I've just been enjoying this so much that when I do get a second to record, because I try to record every day, this has been predominantly what I want to record, because it's just, why would you play the game, like if you had to pick between two games, so they're going to make me have the bubble for that, and I don't care enough. If you had to pick between two games to play, of course you're always going to pick the fun one. Wait, what? Do I have to actually... Oh, thank God. We can go do this first. We'll do Macro Zone first. I love this world. Everything is massive. And my ant buddies are back. You know how I feel about those guys. Love them. In fact, back when I first did YouTube, these guys were like the first funny moment I had on my channel. Because I enjoy them so much. Like, these are the kind of characters I want in my Mario games. I need that carrot. I think what the argument I ended up making was that this game was one of the first Mario games where you could get a stage 2 power-up, and it would automatically take you to stage 2. And I think it's also the first one to... Yeah, I swear that's unique to this game. I think Mario 3 has it if you use a power-up out of the sky, but I don't think that if you just randomly, because you can't, like, you don't just find feathers laying around unless you're playing Super Mario World. There might be something I'm messing up there. There's something unique about this game as far as, like, what happens to you when you get hit. And what it might actually be, now that I think about it, is it might actually be that you don't downgrade all the way. Because I think Super Mario Land, one of them has a unique mechanic that's unique entirely to its own. Besides the fact that Super Mario Land has the bouncing fireballs, but this game has something unique about it as well that all the other Mario games don't have, besides the carrot power-up. We're talking, like, game mechanics, not power-ups, because obviously each one has a unique power-up. Super Mario Land doesn't have any unique power-ups, instead what it has is unique vehicles. Which is like a whole nother layer to the game that I thoroughly enjoy. But I think, oh my gosh, wow. I actually thought there for a second I was going to be fine, but that jacked me up pretty good. Run away from Beetle Guy, we don't want none of that. Oh! My head said one thing and my body did the complete opposite. It was like, oh, you want to dodge? Not today, bruh. You're running right into that guy and you are gonna like it. Oh my gosh. Hit detection. Gotta love it, man. I always pull up. Like, I don't know. Like, if you get... Okay, that's just stupid. That's just me being ignorant and thinking that I can out-jump that fireball. That's what happens when you get on a roll in Mario. You start, like, overestimating your skills instead of underestimating them. Like, when you first start up Mario, you're all cautious and you play it cool. And then after you've had a couple good worlds in a row, you just start throwing caution to the wind. Because you're like, man, well, if I could blaze through everything else, why can't I blaze through this? Not that I want to finish the game, but, like, that's my #1 favorite thing about Mario. It's like, if you're really good at the game, you can just cook, and I love that feeling. Being so good at a game that it's not even, it looks like art when you play. You're like, holy crap, that guy is really good at this game. I am getting dumpstered today. Looks like they forgot to take me out with the trash. Maybe I can redeem myself with a one-up here. Don't do this to me, game! That's right. That's right. Wait, how in the world am I supposed to get that? Is that like a... Can you do the spin jump on that? I bet you can. I just wish I actually had that power. This guy ain't gonna hold me back. Oh, Jesus. Is that guy gonna fly away? I must be missing the, like, joke about these guys. Like, can you catch them? You have to be able to catch them. But, like, what's the point? What does it do? I gotta look into that. I'll have an answer for that in the next part. Like, what's the joke behind those guys? I just gotta fire up. I guess it's not the worst thing that could have happened. I prefer the one-up every time because of how this game operates, but we'll take that. That's fine. These are the giant Goombas, right? Dude, where are my giant Goombas? What the hell? I thought this was I thought Microzone was like, maybe I'm thinking of a different Mario game with the giant Goombas. Yeah, it's Super Mario 3. This is the one where everything's small. Like, it doesn't really downgrade in-game size, but it's... You're supposed to be, like, under the floorboards at a house. That's what it meant. I thought this was the massive world from Super Mario 3, which is freaking sweet. I kept waiting for a big Goomba. I'm like, what the f... Where's the big Goomba? This game's robbing me of my entertainment. I just wanted to see a giant Goomba. Can I slide under this? Okay, I can't. Get back here! You suckwad! That's so fast! There's no way you're supposed to be able to catch that. Unless I suck, which there's a very, very likely chance that that is actually what's going on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We gotta show off our skills. We were cooking. If people see this as my first video, they're gonna be like, wow, this guy is just god-awful at Super Mario Land 2. Can't have that. No way. Not in this house. I got this. Check this out. Look at this skill. Yeah, I bet you can't do that. Where's your video? Where's your video of doing that, huh? I didn't think so. Oh, I'm trying to remember what the boss is of the Macro Zone. Is it like a... I swear to God, if it's a fucking book, I'm just done with this game. They wouldn't have been that lazy. Whoa! Whoa there, Git Bro! Whoa! Let me have it back! Come on, man! What was that? The freaking life goblin just comes out, steals my power-up, and runs for the hills? And then the game, with, like, no indication, right? It's just like, hey, go ahead and crash into him. He's not like a normal enemy, where you would never in a million years just walk up and touch him. I mean, I get what they're going for, right? Because you're supposed to catch it, because it's like running away with your goods, but... That little... We almost just said a very, non-family friendly term. This is... how am I supposed to get the revenue unless this is child-friendly content? I'll never get a sponsor. Feels bad, man. Gotta keep it clean. PG for the money. For all that YouTube money that I don't make. Who's the boss? Oh, is it? It's the rat! Yeah, it's the rat who comes out of the wall. That's right, okay. This guy will be a joke, though. Now that I know how overpowered Fireball is in this game. Yep. That looked about accurate. See, this time it didn't catch me off guard, where I was like, man, this is going to be hard, because, you know, this boss is going to be challenging, it's going to demand something of me, but then you realize that the Fireball is so utterly broken in this game that the bosses can handle, like, maybe 5, and then they die. Really just some complex challenge. Just a step up, a notch above the rest. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. We're actually doing pretty good on progression. We're keeping it fast. We're keeping it tight. We're keeping it good. Minus those early deaths. Those were pretty horrendous. But if you guys enjoyed today's content, please be sure to hit that like button. I don't really mind about the subscription part. That has never been a big deal to me. But I do like to hear feedback. So whatever you guys have, be sure to leave it down below. And wherever you're at, whether it's daytime, whether it's nighttime, lunchtime, dinner time, I forgot about that, or breakfast, because who knows, it could be any one of those three. Maybe even some brunch or some dinner, wherever you're at. Hope you're having a good one, and stick to it. You guys have a good one. See you later.